Okay, I am live. Good morning. It is morning again. I am discovering that I like doing this in the morning much better. So today I want to do things a little bit differently. I did this once before. I want to pick past, present, and future cards. And then if necessary, so I'm going to do that with the Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. And then if I need clarifiers, I will pick cards from the Good Tarot, also Colette. So, and then I also have this cool little printout of the basics of tarot that I printed from biddytarot.com. That way, maybe I won't have to necessarily read from the book. Because the Good Tarot is a little bit different from basic tarot. I mean, it's basically the same, but I like reading from the book because it's just got a very positive spin to it. So I like to lean in that direction. But anyway, I'm going to get started with my Wisdom of the Oracle. Start with and this is more like recent past, in the last year or so. And before I begin, I just want to apologize for any parts that cut out, any places where the video and audio end up off. Terrible Wi-Fi. It's just how it goes. Sorry. Okay. Raise your hair. Okay. So I'm going to begin. I'm just going to start by cutting the cards. I already shuffled. No, I should shuffle one more time. One more time. I am shuffling, even though it's not on camera. Some people like to see that on camera. You can just trust that I'm doing it. And, so recent past, soulmates. And this card is about soulmates. It's not necessarily romantic, though this looks quite romantic in nature. The little penguins and the hearts all around. It's very sweet. But and I just noticed there's a face. There's a face there in the sky looking down. So soulmates aren't necessarily romantic in nature. Anybody in our life can be a soulmate. Even our animals can be soulmates. It's anyone or any being that we have some kind of soul contract with, where we're meant to come together for a specific reason. There's always some kind of lesson to be learned, regardless of what that lesson is. And so, yeah, I do want to clarify this because I'm curious, what about the soulmate happened in the recent past? I'm going to shuffle. I shuffled these already. Got the deck. What about the soulmate? Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles in the regular deck. I have my book. I wanted to look at my book. What did I do with it? I have no idea. Okay. I'm just going to look at my cheat sheet, make this quicker. Here are my pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Balance, adaptability, time management, prioritization. So I'm still going to read in the book. It just, I don't know, fills it in so much better for me. Two of Earth. Pleasurable work, adaptability, balance between work and play. So I'm going to pick one more, because this is very much focused on work. So this could have to do with somebody that you've worked with or worked for. What else do we need to know about mates? Transformation. Love this card. And this one's come up a couple times now. So there's, okay, this is almost speaking to me. The message I'm getting is that there is somebody from your recent past who you possibly worked with or worked for, and that relationship is transforming. I want to say it's transforming in a positive. I mean, it's, again, everything's positive, so it's transforming. So either you are coming to terms with some kind of situation with someone where maybe you needed to resolve something. Maybe there was conflict, or something was just either it was good and then it ended up not good and it needed to transform, or it was funky and now it's transforming into something better. I'm going to pick one more. Messenger of Fire. I picked this one too. It's incredible how many times I've picked the same cards. And this is a, what is it, a 52 card deck, I think. And the same cards keep coming up. So, okay. Messenger of Fire. Determination for a new adventure. Innovation, independent, creative action, spirited, headstrong. And this is regarding the soulmate. So somehow there's a relationship in your life that is being transformed. You are independent, creative action. So this could be a breaking away from someone who you relied upon in the past. Somehow around work, maybe it's a business partnership, or again, a supervisor, someone you worked with, and the transformation is that maybe you're having to say goodbye, having to let go and move on to a new path, something that's more personally directed. What was that? Independent, creative action. Or, maybe you were working for someone and you have been transferred to a different department or a different position where you're not working under them anymore. But all in all, it's very positive. It's, anytime the transformation card comes up, it's like, yeah, things are moving, things are changing. And I keep saying it, but change is always good, even if it's a little uncomfortable at first. So that's good. All right, I'm gonna move to the next card from the Oracle deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. I need to have a better setup. I have this little card table with my computer on it, so I don't really have a good place to set things up. Yeah, I need to get a little more organized. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck again. So what's the next card we need to know? New life. And this one came up in the protection position. New life. Oh, she's coming out of her egg. She's just hatched out of an egg. So if it's in the protection position, it almost makes me think there's a potential hatching that's coming, but it hasn't happened yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Let's see what the book says. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Yeah. So you're starting something new. You're definitely, you're in a place. So yeah, again, like I said, you are either starting your own path, moving away from something you were doing before, moving away from working with someone in either working with them differently or just moving on to something completely different. And there's always some kind of discomfort. Yeah, you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. So it's it's very much about learning something new. And that's where kind of the transformation card comes in too.